Hi, it's me again. I'm still on that same walk that I was on when I recorded the first 2 or 3 videos. I'm not sure if it's going to be 2 videos or I'm going to break one of them up into 2 parts. But at any rate, I didn't expect to record another video, but I felt inspired. One of the topics, it seems like I've been talking a lot about chronic fatigue. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to be talking about because that is the first thing that came to my mind, and I have talked an awful lot about it. Lord have mercy. Camera lens is right there, Rob. Not over here, which is where I've been looking. So, in talking about chronic fatigue, a lot of it sounded really negative. Now, I don't know if it's coming across in my voice, but I'm not unhappy. I mean, I'm not jumping for joy, but I don't have these major depressive episodes. I do get them on occasion. There was a time that I got them on a daily basis, or I'd be caught in a depressive episode for days or even weeks. Ooh, gotta run. Ow, ow, ow. One of the things I wanted to expand on, though, is that despite all my health struggles, and despite not being able to participate in my own life the way I want, I'm not a terribly unhappy person. I mean, unless I'm totally disassociating from the negative feeling, which I might be. But I wanted to communicate that one of the things that has been helping me stay above the negative mental health waters was gratitude. Being grateful. Now, I know what some of you are going to say. Practicing gratitude. Oh, that's so cliche. I'm just going to say thank you for some things, and then my life is all going to be all better. Yeah, that is not going to work. Well, you're right. If you're not used to feeling grateful, then just saying thank you for various things a few times in your day or at some sit-down session, it's not going to do much. Being grateful is a muscle that has to be worked. If you're not used to feeling grateful, then when you start to practice feeling grateful, you're not going to feel anything. You're not going to get much result. When I gotta pause it for a second. There's some people. Oakley dokley. So, right now, I can just look around the room or think about my environment or think about what I have in life and feel grateful for it. It wasn't always that way. I'm almost 50. I developed this habit, this skill, and it is a skill. I developed this skill in my late 30s, 29 to be exact. I followed the techniques from this book called Forgive for Good by Dr. Fred Luskin. I can leave a link in the description. No, I don't make any money off of it. One of the techniques was now this was a long time ago, so I'm probably going to get some of this wrong, but you take a small slice of your day. I'm like saying between 5 and 10 minutes, and that's probably longer than is necessary because I tend to overdo things. But you take this small length of time and then you practice this gratitude exercise. Excuse me. So I was doing it for 3 to 4 times per day, 5 to 10 minutes each time. For the first, I want to say 1 to 2 weeks, maybe 1.5 weeks, I didn't feel anything. But surprisingly, I wasn't negative about it because I did read the whole book, and you know, Fred Luskin, he's a PhD, and he had done these case studies where he had various groups of people use his techniques for various things that have affected their mental health very negatively. Things like deaths in the family, you know, really bad things like that. Things that are truly life-changing. And at the end of the study, their mental health had dramatically improved. So I wasn't down that these techniques weren't going to work. I had faith that they would, so I just kept at it. By the third week, I started to feel gratitude. By the fourth week, that feeling of gratitude grew stronger. By the fifth week, it grew stronger still. I did this for 4 months. So there's a saying that ooh, I got some sun. So there's a saying that the neurons that fire together wire together. So if you're not used to practicing gratitude, those neural networks, they'll be very weak or even non-existent. But the more they're exercised, the stronger they'll get. The stronger you'll feel gratitude. Good Lord. I'm blocking you, son. Oh, that's not gonna work. So, I did these gratitude exercises for 4 months. And there were times when I was doing them that I was moved to tears over how good I felt, how much gratitude I had. You know, at that time of my life, if you've seen any of my previous videos, my life is, well, as the meme goes, my life is not a train wreck. My life is a multi-dimensional. Oh, no wait, it doesn't go like that. As the meme goes, my life is not a dumpster fire. My life is a multi-dimensional dumpster phoenix. Anyway, as bad as my life may have come across on earlier videos, my life in my 20s was absolutely awful. I can go into detail in other videos if you want to know. And now, no, I'll just leave it at that for now. So anyway, for my mental health to be in the complete toilet at that age, in those circumstances, and to have such a turnaround and just be doing these gratitude exercises, that was a significant thing for me. That was a turnaround. So, practicing gratitude, the ability to feel gratitude, is a skill. It's a muscle that it's like a muscle that you can develop. You're going to be weak at first, but it will get stronger, and you will feel tremendous amounts. Eventually, you'll feel tremendous amounts of gratitude, to the point that it could move you to tears like I did. Simply, I was feeling grateful for things like just my breath, the gift of sight, having a roof over my head, just basic things, trees, flowers. I got immense amounts of enjoyment looking at them. Oh my God. My arm is getting so tired. Oh yeah, I'm definitely getting a selfie stick soon. So, before you think that gratitude exercises won't work for you, or that they're too cliche, just remember, everything that is cliche for a reason. They have a grain of truth. They have more than a grain of truth. They're like universal truths. It's like an axiom. And so if you're struggling with your mental health, practicing gratitude can be a great way to buoy you out of those heavy, negative mental health waters. All right. Thanks for listening. That's all I have to say about that.